Well, I am in the chicken pen today, and I'm going to do something I have never done. And you can see it's high time that I do it. I have never power washed the chicken pen. This best nest box needs power wash inside and out, and I will get that also. I know it looks pretty gross, but we're going to get her done. And I'll take out the mats. These nest boxes have mats in them for the comfort of the chickens. I can see real quick I need to set a rat trap because they got rat droppings all in the nest box. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe they're stealing some eggs. I don't know. Spray it down with a soap water solution and then power wash it. And I'm kind of looking forward to how clean it looks after that, because it is pretty nasty right now. Put on a mask, I'm sure, because I'm going to be raising a lot of dust. I'm going to power wash first. I'm going to go ahead and clean the floor out, clean all the shavings and the manure out. I try to do that once a year, and if I remember right, I did not do that in the summer like I normally do. So I'll do it now and pull out everything in here, everything in the floor, so I can shovel and scoop with the manure fork and with the shovel. The reason I'm gonna spray first, I just figured it would cut down on the dust. Once I start shoveling, it gets pretty messy. Even if you wear a mask, you get a lot of junk in your face. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I will show you. Well, I didn't show you any video of power washing, but not sure that's something you need to see. You've seen power washing before, but there's the nest box. That's kind of the way it's supposed to look. That's the best nest box. I've got to put the rubber mat back in, but it's clean. I tried to clean off the roost, and everything's pretty doggone clean. Now, my chickens have not regained their egg laying capacity since they molted. I think all of mine have molted except one. She still looks pretty skanky. But so I've always heard, and I've tried it before, and it does help. Clean out a pen. If your chickens aren't laying well, clean their pen out real good, especially if you see egg production dropping. They do like a clean house, and you know, I kind of do too. You probably do too. So do that, and that sometimes helps. I'm doing this in 2 stages. I'm going to clean it out, shovel it out. That's part of cleaning, is shoveling. I've probably got, in some places, I've got 6 inches of manure and pine shavings. I'll put new pine shavings down. I bought two blocks of pine shavings. So, and then I'm going to turn the light on. I'm going to put the light on a timer and give them a little extra daylight. It's starting to get dark earlier, so that always helps too. But I'm gonna do it 2 stages because I want to see, and I want to show you whether or not just cleaning a filthy chicken pen will spur egg production. It has in the past for me, and I believe it will, but I just want to make sure. So while I've got the ladder out, the ladder that was over here, I will start shoveling. I brought the wheelbarrow, and I'll put the mask back on when I do that. I'll show you a little shoveling if I can. This was just a little more intense than I thought, a little more splattery than I thought. Didn't really want to get the camera in here, but it looks good. I don't know whether you remember what it looked like before, but those walls were brown, and now they are white. So looks pretty doggone good. But I'm not going to hook up the light yet. I'm going to hook up the light after I see if the cleaning has helped production. Just the cleaning of the pen. I want that as a reference for myself and to show you how effective that is. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bite to eat, and you stay right there, and I'll come back and we'll shovel this dude out. Well, we got them scattered out. Now, I know what you're saying. You're fixing to tell me, you need to scare them out better than that. No, I let the girls work for me. All I gotta do is come in here, throw some scratch, some corn, something on the ground, just scatter it out, and they will dig through it and scratch through this, and this stuff will be all leveled out, just as pretty as you please tomorrow. So let your chickens work for you. That's why they're here. They're here to work for you. Make them spread their own stuff out. They'll do it. I should have got another one or two. I didn't get enough. Now I'll come reinforce this next time I'm by the feed store. And but anyway, this will give them a fighting chance of laying better. And then in a day or two, or maybe a week or something like that, I'll hook up the timer on that light. Right there is a timer. That's the timer for the hot wire that I've got around the pen. But I'll just come off the side of it here with another timer, and that light will come on at come on about 5 o'clock in the afternoon and go off about 7 or 8. That gives them just a little bit more sunlight or light. And those lights that are in there are called sunlight. It's a very bright white light. But tell you what I did run into, and I know what's been eating a lot of my food, maybe some of my dadgum eggs. There was a nest of rats in here. Under here, under there. And as I started digging that stuff up, they started running. I bet you I saw a dozen of them take off running. So I've got to build me a rat trap out of one of those 5-gallon buckets with the roller on top, and I need to start catching some of those. Got to be a little careful. You know, I'd love to just put a rat trap in here, but that chicken's going to get their head in it and going to break their neck, so you can't really do that. Got to be careful. I can't just put poison out here because the chickens would get it. Nice and clean for them. We'll see how it goes and see if they start laying better. But anyway, this was a job. I tell you, I put it off and put it off, and I scooped out a year's worth instead of 6 months worth. And it's just, boy, it is hard packed, especially under that roost where they all sit all night long and poop. That's just as hard packed as it can be. I'll put some more flakes in here, and it will be a paradise on earth, and maybe they will reward me with a bunch of eggs. All right, I'm tired. I need a drink. All right, we're gone.